like what you said now, said that you were passing through something, like you were passing through
I was going through a lot. A lot was going through me.
she was going through a lot, but even in that situation, this is me start to add to dance. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, guys! 2024. Yes, we are in this new year right now. So in today's video, we're talking about an interesting topic called gratitude. But here on this channel or in this video, I'm not here alone. I'm here with a wonderful person, a awesome sister, and a beautiful friend. Her name is.
Hello everyone. I'm Title Sharon Oluwatoyin by name, and I'm a Christian content creator. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be on this channel. I'm happy to be on this platform. Thank you so much for having me.
Yay! Thank you for honoring our invite.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So
You're welcome.
straight to today's business.
Yeah.
Come back again. So if you haven't subscribed, please do that right now. Like now. It'll take you a few seconds. Like click the subscribe button here, and don't forget to click the notification bell here, as no when I upload my next video. Thank you for doing that. God bless you. So we're talking about gratitude. We're in a new year, and the act of being grateful to God is very necessary and very important. So we're talking about what is gratitude, the importance of gratitude, and every other good stuff like that. Yes. So now, what is gratitude? Gratitude is the art of being grateful, the art of being thankful. That's what gratitude means. So what about you? Do you have any other definition of gratitude or your opinion?
You've said it all actually. Gratitude is just a way of showing appreciation, a way of showing that you really acknowledge something that's been done. Not necessarily being done actually, but it's just an acknowledgement of something and showing appreciation for it.
Yeah, that's the definition of gratitude, the art of being grateful, the art of showing appreciation to someone. The next question here is that why should we be grateful? Like, why should we be grateful? So please, Miss Sharon, why should we be grateful?
Okay, why should we show gratitude?
Yeah.
As a child of God, showing gratitude means fulfilling the will of God.
Yeah.
That is what it actually means. First Thessalonians 5:18 says that while we give thanks to God, it is the will of God in Christ Jesus.
Yeah.
So there's no negotiation to it. There is no negotiation to it. So far as the will of God, we are obliged to do it. It is just a must for us to give thanks to God.
Yeah. So that means it's more like that is the will of God for us. We should be grateful. We should be thankful at all times.
Yes.
So that means when I'm sad, I should be grateful.
Exactly. I think that was when Paul was saying that rejoice always. Rejoice always. As I rejoice in, you also give it thanks to God.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Because of someone that is not rejoicing, someone that is not happy cannot rejoice.
Yes.
So maybe even though you are passing through challenges, at that moment still what? Rejoice.
So
in all things.
Because it's the
give
will
thanks
of God.
to the Lord.
Yes.
So now giving thanks to God or sharing the act of gratitude. The book of 1 Thessalonians 5:8 is saying that showing gratitude is the will of God. So that means God told us that we should show gratitude. So that means it's like more like a commandment from God. So we should always be grateful at all times. It's not the reason why we should show gratitude at all times, because of it is the will of God. In all things, be thankful to God. So it is a commandment, it's the will of our Father God in heaven. So now, some people find it difficult to be grateful. So what are the causes of people feeling ungrateful, saying this and that, like all sorts of things? So like I would like you to tell us the reason why people feel ungrateful.
There are so many reasons why people feel like they shouldn't be grateful to God. There's so many reasons, and one of the reasons is ignorance. Some people don't even know that they are meant to give thanks to God. That's like somebody in church, while they are dancing to God, praising God, they are just standing like number one. They don't even have that knowledge of, oh, okay, I'm supposed to do this. You're supposed to not have that knowledge, but it's still not an excuse. And that is the essence of this video, so that you can watch it and then get enlightened. Another reason why people don't feel they should be grateful to God is pride. In fact, when you're worshiping God, if you notice that when you're worshiping God, you're lifting your hands to God, and in doing that, you're surrendering. So you can even say act of worshiping God is an act of humility. So if you don't worship God, if you don't praise God, it shows that you are proud. Pride can also cause you're too full of yourself. You feel like you're comfortable enough. So do you understand? Like you don't really see it. Like you just feel like it's just too big for you.
Okay.
To thank God.
To thank God. Like I want to come in what you said. Like say pride. I just feel like it also implies to this, like this this, like maybe someone achieved, maybe you achieve a milestone. Like I know it's by my strength, by my power. Exactly. I read about this, I did this, I prayed, I put my strength, and also feel like no, it's by your own strength. Meanwhile, it was God that actually backed you up. Yes. Fine, your contribution to that success is very important, and we actually acknowledge that. But the place of God helping you through those processes to achieve that milestone should not be jeopardized. You have to know, yes, God has made me to achieve this goal. So people have put their strength and say, no, I want to do this, but no, they could not. Not that they have to or you have to but it's the grace of God that was able for you to do that. So I just feel like people feel like, oh no, it's by my own power, I read through this, I slept overnight. Oh, okay. I opened my eyes overnight, so yes.
I did night class.
Yeah, some people say I did night class. Oh, I got home to like I slept over in the office. I did night in the office to do this document, to sort out the document, blah blah blah. Yeah, the promotion is like I want the promotion.
I worked hard for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So many excuses.
So I feel like the place of pride too actually comes into place of pride. Yeah. And it's good to put those efforts and do those things to achieve goals, which God commands us. Faith without work is nothing. So you have to put your work and the faith together to achieve your goals. So thank you for that point.
Yes. And another point is lack of contentment.
Okay.
I just feel like some people just feel like they shouldn't be in this situation. So even if you are making them see reasons that, sister, you have to praise God, even if maybe you don't have this particular thing, then they feel like, no, I'm not supposed to be in this level, I should have achieved this kind of thing and all of that. So when you're not satisfied, you're not happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not happy with that, with your level. Then you don't see reasons that you should even be grateful to God.
Good.
Yes. So I think that's another point. And again, another point that just came to my mind now is comparison. And comparison is a killer of joy. It doesn't just make you feel like you shouldn't even thank God. It just makes you feel as if your life is worthless. You are useless.
Yeah.
Your existence is zero.
It's zero.
So apart from even, and it's someone that is even existing that will know that I'm supposed to even thank God, right? But when you've compared yourself, you've looked down on yourself, your friends are doing this, your friends are doing that, and then you become a shadow of yourself emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. You are drained. So comparison is one of the hindrance of being grateful or showing gratitude to God. And as a child of God, yes, as a child of God, we shouldn't allow comparison to eat us up. In fact, everybody
we shouldn't compare ourselves to anybody.
Yes, because everybody have their journey.
Yeah.
They have their season.
Yes.
They have their timing.
Yes.
They have their level. The thing is, God deals with us differently, like individually.
Yeah.
And doesn't mean that God is partial. Doesn't mean that God is partial. Your race is different from my race.
Differently.
So you don't have to now start thinking of, oh, my mate has done this. They have a job, they're well settled, they have children already. There's no place to do that. The God that will still give you that child, or that job, or that contract, or whatever you're trusting Him for, He's still the one that you need to be grateful for. So if you're not comparing yourself with another person, you're ranting, you're grumbling. I know God knows everything, but He won't pay attention to you. So why don't you give Him that thing that He will pay attention to, so that you two can quickly celebrate.
Abio.
Yes. So
fast. This start complaining that and that. Thank you for sharing that comparison, which is, I think, is very, very important in the state of being grateful to God. Like comparison is still of joy, like you said. like it's not good to compare yourself to people because of everybody have different journey. My journey is different from my sister's journey. If I have a twin, my journey is different from my twin sister's journey.
Sorry to even cut you short. Even twin, they don't come out at the same time. They don't come out.
Can you even imagine?
The fact that their mother, conceive them at the same time, they are in the womb at the same time, they will never come out at the same time.
Yeah.
One will come out
before one.
So this life, don't rush. Calm down. Relax.
Yes. Like okay, I want to make this illustration that maybe we go to a party or a ceremony where they're sharing food, maybe they're sharing rice as an example. They're sharing Nigeria jollof rice. Can you imagine that? So maybe you are sitting down in the second row or the third row. They can't share. They can't give everybody the food at the same time. So they'll give everybody one after the other. So at last, you later get your plate of jollof rice. So it's not the same time, but at last you later got it. But I feel like when your friends are getting good things, maybe they're achieving milestones, they're doing a lot of things for themselves, appreciate that. Like be happy for them. Don't use that to measure your own state of life, like your own level.
Exactly. And there's something a content creator used to say. She used to say that Jesus Christ is in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So if my friend has just gotten wedded, or my friend has just put to bed, it means God that has done it for her. It will soon get to my turn.
Yes, now turn by turn.
Yes, though humanly speaking, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Because even if we don't want to compare ourselves or our milestones, our success with each other, unconsciously it comes to your mind that I'm expecting this and it hasn't come, and my friend has gotten it. But then once it comes, you try to get rid of the thoughts.
So God, I'm thankful for where I am.
Exactly, and that is when intentionality comes.
Yes, exactly. It actually jumped into my mind when you're thinking that. That's very intentional about
anything you do in life, even if you're schooling, you're studying, you're learning a trade, if you don't put intentionality in it, you cannot come out well.
Yeah.
Yes, you cannot
very
be
intentional.
Yes.
So when your friends are achieving those milestones, doing so well, getting good jobs, getting good accommodation for themselves, doing blah blah blah, like oh God, I wish I could get this too. But I feel like at different points in time, I said that when you go to a party, you get jollof rice at the same different time. But even at that, they might actually serve you drink before they even give the people that are giving rice.
Yes.
So that you've gotten drink because of you like the party jollof rice. Your eyes is eyeing down. What's up? You say, oh God, thank God I got a drink. And take that one and step down and get your rice later along the line. But no, you are comparing. You're comparing your own states and how I wish I have this jollof rice. I just feel like we should be grateful for our friends, happy for them and everything. But still, if you think down, if you think deep, you know like yes, God is intentional about you, and there are a lot of things to be grateful for. Like we should stop saying those big things like God, thank you, I got this and that. Little things, maybe when you leave your house in the morning, someone paid your fare. Yeah, sleeping or waking, someone paid your fare. Like you're not respecting it. It's something to be grateful to God for. Yeah, God actually laid in that person's heart to bless you with that fare. So it's not something that is big by your power. So God, thank you for that. Those little things, maybe when you get to work, one of the customers tip you something. Like some people sit there like that, tipping. God, thank you, I got this money when I was working. Be grateful for God with that. These are not the big things you should be looking after. Those little things God is in our lives. Be grateful to God for them.
Yes. Another thing I would like to say, gratitude boosts our faith and trust in God.
Yeah.
And I would like to share a personal story. This one is not a made up story, a cooked up story. Something that happened to me, and it's something that over the years, it has been something that has been, even if I pray to God for something and I don't get that thing, once I remember that particular situation, I'm strengthened. Now, okay, that point that when I was in my final year in uni, I think as at that time I was the assistant drama coach, and I was handing. So the night I was handing over, I saw a notification in our group chat that one of our results has just been released. So in the fellowship, I said that evening, I remember that Saturday evening, I remember vividly. I took my phone, I logged into the school portal, and I saw 39F. What's 39 or 41F? I just saw F, and then I was shocked. But I switched off my data connection. I rounded up what I needed to do in the fellowship. Then I didn't know if I was following this, how to like do one or two things. Then I got home that evening. I checked again, 41F. Okay. I shall manage to go and sleep. The next morning I woke up, I prepared for church. Before then, I had, there had been this joy in my heart that once I want to hand over, I'm going to dance. Like, I'm going to show that, like,
Gigi.
Serving for 3 years in the,
it's not easy.
So now that devil has brought this one. So that Sunday morning, I woke up as early as 5. I prayed, I took my phone, I checked again, it was still F. I logged out, more than 5 times. I was thinking maybe,
there's a mistake, error.
Do you understand? So I checked again, checked, it was still F. I was so down. So, I managed, I just summoned strength, I dressed up and I got to fellowship. When I got to the fellowship that morning, the prayer coach walked up to me and said, I'll be taking you to prayer. The first thing that came to my mind was, should these people know to study or if somebody reaction that this person is not emotionally stable? Because even when we do workers prayer, I was crying because I'm like, I was really thinking of how will I escape it? Like this is extra semester. This is just extra semester. And my school is not the kind of school that if you spill, you just go like that. You can spill, you can splash, you can splosh, it's going like that. So I was emotionally like I wasn't balanced. So I created the paper and everything, the timing. I prayed, I took the opening prayer and got to control right. So during the worship session, while worshiping God, I cried.
People would think you were like
I was in the spirit, my
sister.
So
engrossed of
God. I knelt down, I was crying. And I was so weak, like my heart was so heavy. I was scared, I was confused, I was tired, everything was just doing me. Then, when it came to the praise section, a spirit just told me and said, why don't you just dance? Just dance, just praise God.
Like David dance.
I said, dance, squad. Hey, I said, okay. They started singing. I danced. I danced to the extent that I was sitting at the back. I danced to the front, like to the altar side. In fact, people that saw me that morning will not know that something was wrong with me. I danced, I was sweating. I made sure I think the worship lasted for about 30 minutes. I danced and I was so happy. And then after the praises, we went back to our seat. Then I now remember that after for that few minutes I was dancing. I remember it, I was happy. So I did that and I kept trusting God. But I knew that I used that dance at that time. I used it as a point of contact for my result. And by the time God would do it. In fact, our lecturer at that time was a dean. And as a dean of the faculty, who do you want to go and carry to beg a dean? A dean is a boss on his own.
Yes, no.
So you just got to take a junior staff or something.
Vice chancellor.
Even our level code that went to beg to go and meet him, this dean molested the level code. In fact, all hope was gone.
That's weird.
Sincerely,
all
hope was gone. Until one morning I woke up and I was just going through my WhatsApp messages and I saw a circular in our group, like our departmental group. So I clicked the chat and I saw a circular and it was written in there that the Vice Chancellor has made is it a decree I'll call it now? I don't know. But the Vice Chancellor has made a decree to all the faculties. I don't want to mention the name of the university, I don't want to mention it. The Vice Chancellor has made a decree that each faculty of that school should waive one carryover.
Wow.
And as at that time, that was the only issue I was having. That course, only that course. In fact, I had to read. I read it more than 5 times to be sure that I knew what I saw. I called my class governor immediately. I said, please, is it true? He said it's true that all the faculties in that school,
and they don't know that for some while now.
It has never happened.
Like
it has never. And when I knew God was intentional was why that one, because a lot of my mates that had carryovers had 2, some had 3, some had 4, but mine was just that one, and it just gave me that faith of that trust in God that no. And since that time, each time I'm challenged or maybe I'm faced with a situation, and I remember that time because I don't know Vice Chancellor number. So it's not me that went to call Vice Chancellor and Vice Chancellor, please help me tell our dean that I should
please waive this course for
and
me.
Why did they even specify that one carry over? Why just that one? And it has never happened. And since then, and because I was grateful to God even before the result was settled. I knew I danced because of that result that day. And look at what happened. And since then, even if I'm faced with an issue, once I remember that, I would rather choose to even dance. I would rather choose to dance to thank God instead of me sitting down, troubling myself, worrying and everything. So gratitude boosts our faith in God. I kid you not. When you choose to be grateful over an issue, it might be that maybe you're trusting God for a contract or for an opportunity, maybe a job opportunity, something, and then you decide to just thank God. You see that God has done that thing for you. As time goes on, any challenges that comes your way, once you remember, once you remember that there was a time that you were faced with that kind of situation and God came through for you, and because you chose gratitude at that time, then it's settled. So that's just one point. I just want to
that's a huge testimony. That's a huge testimony. Just also she was actually grateful to God even in that difficult situation, like carrying over finally handing over and that same time.
To think that I was even planning that handing over there I'm going to dance. I'm like, hey.
And the devil just came the night before the
day.
You said that.
To make me sad, I just be looking. I don't be looking. I just see. Let me just tell you, just choose to be grateful. Gratitude, is a key, and it has doors that it can open. It has doors that it can open, and it's not even a way of bribing God. See, you can thank God for things that He has not done. Even if you are trusting Him for that thing, thank Him that He has done it. So it's not just about God has done something. No, just be grateful.
Talking about being grateful and dancing and maybe worshiping God in difficult situations or in anything, you just be grateful to God. I think or I know people saying that when you are praying to God, God sends His angels to go and accept the prayers and work on the prayers. But when you are worshiping God yourself, God Himself leave His own throne to come down and accept your worship, your acts of worship to Him. So I think you worshiping God, you being grateful to God makes His head to look like, wow, this person is being grateful. And in Yoruba they do say that Ari Migba. So when you are grateful for what happened yesterday, maybe someone gifted you something yesterday, and you are grateful for that thing to the person will do more for you the next day. So I feel like what you said now, said that you were passing through something, like you were passing through a lot.
I was going through a lot. A lot was going through me.
She was going through a lot, but even in that situation, this is we start to have to dance. And she obeyed. And a miracle followed that obedience. And I feel like if gratitude also deals with you being able, the ability to think deep. If you are not even thinking, you can't think deep. I can't even be grateful for what He has done for you or for what someone did to you yesterday. The person, thank you for so. But if you are not thinking, I can't even be grateful to a person you see. How about God that see?
And then, sorry that I'm cutting you short. I want us to look at it this way. There's this kind of feeling you get when you've done something for someone and somebody come back and just say, thank you for that thing you've done for me. I really appreciate it. Do you know that number one, the joy you see on that person's face alone, it gives you this kind of, I don't know,
out of a few men,
yes, you're moved, you feel like even the way the person is smiling, thank you for this, even you won't even do more than
wow, don't worry, when I get that now, I'll buy it for you, I'll give it to you. That's how
it is with God. And it's not a way of bribing God, but God sees that you really acknowledge that this thing that He has done for you. You don't take it for granted. That's just it.
As we were talking, the story of leopards. I think the 10 leopards.
That one came back.
Yes, that God, Jesus healed the 10 leopards. I asked them to do something, give them instruction, and they did it. but they didn't come back. Like only one of them came back to just, I was ill though, thank you for healing me. Meanwhile, I feel like God now added extra
Jana, he said your healing is perfect, you're perfectly healed.
Like
he perfected it too. So that means that even the other one,
nice that way the healing
is not perfected.
Yes. So because he came with the act of gratitude, he said your healing is perfect. Yes.
So we can even say gratitude gives you perfect testimony or perfect victory. Perfect whatever you do. And God is a God of perfection, you know, right? So,
yeah, our God is the God of perfection. Yeah. Oh deep. So in a nutshell, let us be grateful. Yes. Don't compare yourself with your friends. Your friends are doing so well. Be happy for them. Sure, be happy for them because of what you don't appreciate, you cannot attract. So when you appreciate some good things, you attract them in time. That's just it. So when you appreciate, oh, my friend is doing this, she's getting wedded, oh, I'm happy for you, blah blah blah, oh, you got a new job, blah blah blah, thank God, you got apartments, blah blah blah, thank God for them, and say, God, do this for this my friend. You can even use them as a point of contact to God, to pray to God, and God, I want this kind of blessing, do this for me too. Instead of you saying, this person is in this place, I'm going to be in this place. No, it's an act of ingratitude, and God is not happy with that, and the devil knows that. When you are being ungrateful to God, your blessings are running away from you. So that is a wise person. So let us be aware.
Choose gratitude.
Beware of the devices of the enemy.
Choose gratitude.
Yeah. So choose gratitude. Very important.
Please to you and not confuse you. That gratitude is the
key and it's very important. Yes. So please let us cultivate the habit of being grateful at all times. So sit down and think, God, you did this for me. You did this for me. Just like little things I'm saying, no, don't take them for granted. Thank God for them, and see more coming to you. More coming to you. So, in a nutshell, again, cultivate the habit of gratitude. So, thank you, Mishan, for coming. Thank you for honoring our invite.
Please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe. Click the notification button so that when a new video comes up, you get the notifications that the video is up. Subscribe, share this video, comment.
Drop your comments, and you can actually tell us your own experience on this journey of gratitude. So other people can actually learn from you too. So please drop your comments. Subscribe. It doesn't bite. It's like my family.
It doesn't bite.
It doesn't bite. And this place. Thank you for watching this very moment. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe once again. Please subscribe and share to your loved ones. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.